Action, marker.
And action. All right. Okay, fine. All right, mark it. Mark it, motherfucker. Okay.
No, oh my god.
All right, welcome to hashtag Real Talk. Let's go around the table and let's introduce each other. My name's Matt. I'm your host, along with my co-host here, Annie. How you doing today, Annie? All right, let's go. Okay. Let's go. This your name, your grade, and how you know me. Go.
Well, I'm fantabulous, by the way.
Okay. That's
today.
not your name.
I'm Annie.
Okay.
And I'm a sophomore. And I know Matt, because your sibling was my friend, and then
is it a was thing? I don't know. That's something we should talk about today.
Okay.
Gotta add that to the list. Let me borrow this pencil. All right. Annie and Christy. Christy's my sister. All right, Alyssa, go. What's your name?
You're an idiot. I'm Alyssa, and I'm a senior, and I've known Matt since we were both, was it 4 or 5?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Since we were
4
friendly
and 5.
fetuses.
Our mommies rub their tummies together.
Fetus buddies.
All right, Jonah, what's your name?
Oh my God, Matt.
I'm Jonah.
That defeats the purpose.
Thanks, guys. I'm Jonah, also known as DJ Butterfingers.
Ole,
I'm a senior. I don't remember what else we're supposed to say.
How you know me?
Oh, and I've met Matt at church in 6th grade.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Abby.
I'm Abbey. I'm a sophomore. I know Matt because of band.
Band. Yep, band. Marching band. All right.
I'm Micaila, and I'm a sophomore. And I also know Matt from band, marching band.
I'm Alyssa. I know Matt from band
Alyssa
when we
too.
first started learning in 6th grade.
So we have Alyssa and Alyssa. This could get
This is
confusing.
good. It's okay, our voices sound kind of different, don't
All
they?
right, so the first thing I want to talk about, Annie, I wanted to point this at you, homecoming. You and August. I know August doesn't want to go, but why doesn't he want to go?
It's a struggle. I mean,
Just tell him, bitch, you're going to go to homecoming whether you like it or
suck
not.
it up.
What kind of name is August?
It's a German name,
Oh my
actually.
gosh,
I
my
know.
dad actually
Augustus.
makes fun of, but he's like, so are you gonna go, or is August,
talk about this.
August, May, March with you in June? And I'm just like, Dad, no, you're killing me.
August, May, March with you in June. Oh, that's good. I like that.
I think it's pretty
Holy
fun.
shit.
I'd
Okay.
start calling him are you going to homecoming with June? How about May? How about April?
April.
No, Dad,
April.
August. Oh.
November's pretty cute.
But no, how do you feel about him not wanting to go to homecoming?
I mean, I'm not the
should take
person
that-
to
you should take
make
that
people
personally.
do stuff.
Do you take it personally?
A
little bit? Okay.
Because
Just
I
talk
feel
to him
like
about
any girl would. Like Abby, wouldn't you? I mean, I know it's not 'cause of me, but it's still can't you just go for me?
Okay, so what about you guys? What about you girls? You're girls.
You guys.
We're guys.
Jonah.
What about the other girls here?
Jonah has long hair. He's like a girl.
Except not really. In any way at all. He has facial hair. Okay.
He has some feminine qualities.
Like what?
He acts like a girl at times.
Okay. Anyways,
Took a turn.
for all the other
Could be another
girls.
subject we talk about later. Why is Jonah a girl?
How else is Jonah a girl?
Oh, we
Other
get so
reasons
off
why his
topic.
vagina is so big. Okay.
He ran
Bye.
Aw, bye,
Okay,
Jonah.
so Jonah's left the table for
The table.
a few seconds. All right, so
Forever.
for the other people at this table, how would you feel if a guy that you kind of just got together with just didn't want to go to homecoming with you?
My ex
have the
didn't
same
want to go to
That happened to
homecoming
me.
when I was going here.
Okay, what
We
happened?
just didn't go. I went to a concert that night without him instead.
Oh wow, shit! How was he like? Oh damn, girl! Like no, hell no.
No, I think he was okay with it. He didn't
Oh,
want to
he
go.
was fine with
So
it.
he was like, whatever, do what you want. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But then I made him go with me the next year. So.
Okay.
Yeah. There's always going to be that trade-off, that deal. Okay, we're not going to homecoming, but you got to take me to the movies.
Yeah.
And then...
As long as you do something with
Yeah.
me.
We're not going to homecoming,
Yeah.
but put this blindfold on.
But
There's this
Alyssa,
girl that I
here's
want to
my
ask, and she doesn't
Yeah.
want to go to homecoming.
Okay, then.
Oh,
Yeah.
the problem is I
Yes.
would totally hang out with August, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of homecoming,
You
but I
okay?
already bought a dress. and shoes and stuff. So
Then tell him
I'm not
that
so-
if he won't go with you, then you're gonna go with friends and you're gonna dance with other boys.
And you're gonna juke on everybody.
You're gonna dance
Maybe
with
on some
Matt.
people without a dick.
Oh God.
Juke on me. Find
Listen,
me.
There's nothing on Alyssa to juke on.
True.
There's
Same
her.
with you.
Okay.
I'd be juking on your
Be a little
bones.
scissor in there. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
You guys are
Sorry.
so
Yes, we are.
Little bone on bone action.
By the way, Alyssa and Alyssa are about as big as my pinky finger
Some fat
combined.
Well, I mean, one of your pinky fingers.
Okay.
Both together.
I can't do
I'm both
that.
Look, guys. Look,
I
guys.
can't
It's
do
Alyssa.
I can't do that.
I look like your pinky
Okay.
finger.
Anyways, back to what we were talking. Okay, so
Okay,
since we're on the topic of homecoming, let's talk about.
Pinky finger.
We talked about this a little bit yesterday, but let's talk about again the perfect way to ask somebody, and then the least perfect way. So, what are some terrible ways to ask?
Abby's text.
For-
Abby's
Over text. Over text.
Abby, get rid of him.
How about
no,
email?
but they're really cute. together.
Email, totally.
Email
I got
them.
broken up once over email.
Who?
Are you serious?
Her name was Kelsey, and
A baker?
Wait, is this
Yeah.
real?
Wow.
no,
Last name.
Okay,
whatever,
no
whatever,
last names
whatever.
are not said, Jonah.
Nobody's gonna stalk her. I will.
What if somebody does? What if
She
Lexi
doesn't live in
stalks her?
Arkansas
What if
right
Lexi
now.
And they
stalks
start like
her?
stalking.
Oh
her
yeah,
saying,
we'll talk about
"Bye."
Lexi a little bit. I got Lexi on the list. We're gonna get on time. So, anyways, what are some other terrible ways to
I
ask?
was just talking about homecoming today.
You write homecoming on your hand and you smack him across the face.
Just hope it kind of
Wow,
transfers
yeah.
over.
I feel like
Is
you
it right-
thought
is
What's
about
on your
that.
face? It says
Like,
homecoming.
You had to
Took
write it
you a
backwards.
while.
What about, okay, is this a cute way to be like, to write it on someone's arm without them knowing?
No.
Like,
That's
dumb.
weird,
because
man.
I might have done
That's
that.
kind of
When
creepy.
they're sleeping.
Well,
Did
I
you
did
do
it
that?
for Mary freshman year. Like, I was just like, she was like, draw something on my arm. And I'm like, okay. So I started drawing and I just wrote homecoming.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. In that
that's
situation, that's
cute.
kind of
Adorable.
cute.
Well, if she asks you to draw on her, but if you're just like, hey,
Yeah.
Alyssa,
Just, like,
come
go
over here real
over
quick.
the
Let me
Jonah.
get off.
But yeah, like,
Jonah rejected me.
I mean,
not
was
going
that a
homecoming
good
with you.
kind
You
of
have a
cute
boyfriend.
yay
Come on.
way?
That's cute. Yeah, as long as she knows it.
I'm not that kind
If
of
she
Well,
guy.
and then
doesn't,
she
it's
just,
kinda
as soon as I wrote it, she just kind of like put her sleeves away. And I'm like, you're not going to look at what I drew you? And she's like, all right, now I'll look later.
Oh my God,
I was
Mary.
like, look, look at your hand. Look at your arm. Look at your arm. Just look at your arm.
Fucking look at it.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Oh my God, that would
You
have
made
been
me
really
think about it.
different.
You guys
We
didn't
all
go to
like
homecoming?
held
She got like wash it off before homecoming. It won't come off. Like she's going with a different guy. Like we have to do that way.
Scrubbing the hand.
Well,
Okay. Anyways,
Good bad way. Another bad way. This is my friend got asked this way. He, it wasn't like he faked his death or something, but it was like he faked getting hurt.
oh, okay.
Like he like faked getting hurt to get her attention, and she was like, "Oh my God!" And he was like,
Homecoming.
I'd probably smack him across the face.
Or it was for Mary.
Really?
where
Yeah,
He jumps
I'd be
off
like,
the,
you
off
can't do that to me.
The what is it? The building.
Oh yeah, the
And
building.
he was like, I have a very special question to ask. And then he says, guys, throw me. And they throw him the ring box, and he goes like this and falls off, and then lands. And then
Yeah,
she's
he tries to catch it, and he like falls off the side of the building. It was
that's
planned.
so
Like he
scary.
landed, and like there were signs like, "Will you marry me?" down there. It
There's,
was
there's
so
also
so
this other
adorable.
person
"Not happening."
who
bro.
took his.
So if that happened, but a homecoming way or a prom way, would you say yes?
No, I'd slap him across
Not
the
even
face.
worth it.
That'd be really.
I'd have a heart attack.
Yeah,
You
like,
would,
It would not
Jonah.
be okay.
A guy's not gonna ask you that way.
Well, I thought I was looking at the perspective of the guy who jumped off the building.
Oh, well, yeah, I would have a heart attack jumping off
Like
that building.
I'd
but-
die while I was falling.
Yeah.
And my
There's
my
a person
bloody,
who took-
mangled corpse at the bottom of the pavement, going, asking, "Will you marry me?" I'll marry you. Wait, he's dead. Never mind.
And then
All right.
there's
Only
the
you
person
would,
who took his
Marry
girlfriend
your
on a hike. It was like in Pennsylvania. And then they get to the top of this mountain, and it's kind of like stormy and stuff like that. And he gets down on one knee, and the girl gets struck by lightning and dies.
That's terrible. Would you say yes then?
She'd be dead. She wouldn't have been able to answer if she was dead.
I know.
That guy would have been like racking soul, like his whole entire life. He'd be like, "I wonder what she would have said."
I know. And
Oh,
then
God,
he probably
that
would have
just
never
gets
been able
terrible.
to like propose to anybody else.
Okay. Anyway.
First girl.
So
Go on.
okay. So we talked about bad
Can I
ways
get
to
married?
ask.
Okay.
Because we used to be really
What
bad.
about good ways to ask?
Like
Retro.
We talked about yesterday how flowers need to be involved, right?
yeah.
Is that like a
Flowers.
consensus?
Yeah, or something that the girl likes.
Like a parade
Like
float
chocolate
covered in
or
flowers.
Penguins or.
Pink.
I know, I like penguins.
A pink hearse. Like,
Yeah, like cake.
I saw that on Cake Boss. It was like they owned a funeral home and she wanted a cake that was a pink hearse.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
That's cute.
That's weird.
It's like, this is the creepiest thing
I
ever.
was driving up to Comic Con and we had a hearse driving right next to us, and the guy was looking over and he was like, "Sup?" And we go, "We're not getting in there. Not in there anytime
try.
I'm
soon."
not getting in there
No
for at least
business
60
from us.
years.
My English teacher said something really good the other day. She was like someone said something like, well, she's like, I don't have to. And then my English teacher was like, you know, there's only one thing in life you have to do, and that's die. Everything else is optional. I'm like, that's kind of good, actually. But anyways, back on
There's
topic.
only thing you have
Topic.
to do.
Yeah, so
And-
what are some
and
good
you have to
ways,
go to the
other
bathroom.
good ways to ask?
You have to go to the bathroom and you need to blink. You need to breathe.
You don't have to.
Stop getting technical.
Stop getting technical.
Oh, look, we have a special guest.
Oh, yeah, Jessica, come on in.
Come on down.
Like your guys' theme song.
No. It's a Wheel of Fortune.
Totally,
Come on.
it's a total theme song. Okay, but anyways, so Jessica, we're talking about homecoming right now. I know we talked about this yesterday a lot.
Are you gonna ask me what's the perfect way to ask somebody
Yes.
to homecoming?
That's what we're talking
Wild
about.
guess.
Shave homecoming into your head.
Maybe if you're like those guys that get like the stars, you
Oh,
know,
maybe.
into your head, you could just be like HC, but then it's there for a while and then it grows out and it looks kind of weird.
Well, then you shave it again. Just
Then you shave it again for prom.
yeah, prom.
It'd be HC.
That's so cute.
So would you say yes to that? Just a guy walks up to you with a handful of flowers with like HC carved in the side of his head.
No.
Like,
Like shaved, maybe. It depends on who it was, because if Brian, my boyfriend, went and shaved his head, I'd be like, oh, I don't really like that. Why did you
That's
do
true.
that to yourself?
They already like shaved their head on like not
Yeah.
like a basis, you know, but like they kind of grew it out and then they shaved homecoming and then they could like shave it off. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, I was
like,
just joking when I said that, but I guess
what about like
Yeah.
what about if you and your boyfriend are sexually active and they like on your pubic hair?
No.
Like shave
Oh,
H.
you're disgusting.
I just popped into my head. Sorry.
That's gross. I hope you
Matt
don't
had to
have
take it
enough.
to the next level.
way to ruin the
Don't have
podcast.
how about we
those
go to
to
the
make
next
letters.
topic there?
Yeah,
That
can
just-
we go to the
Let's go to the next topic since we're
All right, next topic. Cool.
We only
So
got like 5 minutes.
I was
Write
okay.
down
So
topic.
I did. Don't judge me. Okay. I was prepared. Okay. And all right. So we have about 10 more.
Who's gonna want to listen to this?
Wait. Do we have 10
We
more?
have like
like
3 more
6.
minutes.
Oh, we have like 6.
Till we get
No,
to
we have like
Yeah, get out of 12.
Three
Yeah, we
minutes.
have like
12,
5 minutes.
It's 14.
No.
3 more minutes. I'm getting out.
Hold on.
I'm gonna leave at 10.
Okay. Well, cool. So let's talk about real quick. Let's talk about girls' questions for guys. Like, is there any questions that girls have for guys that they've always wanted to know?
Let's see if we get somebody to phone in.
Nope. Nothing.
Nobody. All
This
right.
isn't live. All right.
No
But
one.
is there any questions that you guys have for guys that like
Me and
you've always
Matt
wanted
could
an answer
answer.
for?
Like okay,
Like, just feel comfortable.
I have one.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Oh no, no, no.
Okay,
no,
Annie.
Alyssa, you go.
This is Alyssa's question.
Okay.
What is it about boobies that's like so fun?
Yeah, what's
I
so
don't-
great about them
It's
too,
like
guys?
both-
I don't know. They're just
They're not they're like
Well-
tissue, but it's
Well,
just like
I
they're
mean,
on my chest
yeah.
and I don't get when
they're
they're
nice
fun.
and soft and just.
Wow.
You know how you like your
Okay,
pillow?
Matt.
Like
Yeah.
that's just kind of.
It's also the fact that we can't have them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
like
but
I
got
can't
you.
grab Alyssa's right now because
Right, that's
it's not
weird.
right. That's what makes me want to do it. Like you ever like
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
but
Okay,
girls
so it's
don't
like-
want a penis. Like,
But
I-
why do you
Do you
like
ever
penis?
do you ever
Speak for
think
yourself,
about like
Okay, then you're a lesbian. Like, throw that out there. Okay.
girls don't like penis.
Okay,
they're
so-
like
lesbians.
Alyssa?
What was your question?
Oh,
Let's
my-
move on to your
my
question.
question is
We're
like-
running out of time.
kind of going not going off of that, but like
Going
like
off of that.
take away the sexual aspect, but like when you really like someone, like their
Okay.
personality, like how do you feel? Like girls, we get all like giggly and stuff like that.
get
like
It's
I
exactly,
always just
honey,
butterflies.
honey, it's
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Exactly.
They get all giggly and then they have
It's-
sleepovers where they like talk about it.
Okay, that's not true. We don't do that.
Did
We
you
do.
see
We
her?
do talk about it though. Like she's
It's like
pretty.
like a man talk. Like, hey, you see Lexi the other day? And then be like,
oh my gosh, we'll talk about Lexi at a later
She was
stage. But
crying yesterday.
oh, shut
After
up.
she was out there when we were waiting to get picked up, and she was crying, and I was trying to listen in on why, but it was I don't know why.
boyfriend probably dumped her because he heard
mean,
about
like-
Matt kissing.
oh yeah, totally.
Oh.
I was done with
true.
that. That was
You
just
need
all
to
yesterday.
explain
I'm
that
not
to me,
talking
'cause I
about
don't
that
know what
anymore.
she's spreading
All right,
about you.
we'll explain it
Tomorrow.
tomorrow, next episode. I don't know.
We have
whatever.
like 3 more minutes.
Oh, can't we just resume?
Okay, what are some
this after
questions?
we go and get
We should have like a signing
I
off
have to go. I'm
thing.
sitting at.
What are some
Like,
questions
goodbye.
that guys have for girls?
What are some questions that guys have?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Okay, do it.
Yeah,
okay,
I like
my,
I have a lot
my
of
big thing
questions.
is
This is
why
dumb.
when you're on your period do you just completely hate everything and everyone?
I can answer
I
this. I
don't.
don't
Okay,
know.
okay, Alyssa.
This is gonna be Alyssa's science thing. Like I'll be the sciencey one.
Like on the cooking show.
Shut up. I'm the sciencey one. So okay, so it's not necessarily you like always hate everything. It's just your body is just being pumped with hormones. Like seriously, there's so many hormones just going on in your body,
But
you don't know how to handle it and maintain it equilibrium. Like that's why we're kind of normal now. Cause well, I don't know.
But like,
I'm not
Well,
gonna speak
my
for
thing
everybody,
is though,
but
like if it happens once a month,
Yeah.
shouldn't you be able to cope with it?
no.
no.
That's a really good
hard,
question,
and
Matt.
you think
It's not like
Should
it's
you-
consistent.
Shouldn't
it's
you be able to
not the
cope with
same
it?
thing every month. Like I feel like it's different
Right.
every month. Like every month, it's like, oh, this
Okay, see,
month
that's
I
one thing
really
that I
wanna
never
cry.
understood.
Like,
See,
the
I
other
really
day,
suffer
like, I
from my
dropped
body
my-
almost every
like,
day.
The other day I
so-
dropped
I mean, because
goldfish,
Kate
but I
always
cried
just
about
is
it.
pissed when she's on her period. Like,
Well, I mean, if
It affects different people different
you're
ways.
pissed all the time.
It affects
I mean, there's
me.
a difference between like PMSing
When I'm on my
and
period.
just naturally kind of being a bitch. So,
well,
mean,
yeah,
if you're just a
Annie
bitch
is
in
naturally a bitch,
Oh
and
wow,
that's just kind of
okay.
okay.
Well then.
On that note,
All right, well,
But you just have to be careful not to make a girl mad when
no,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And it's just because we also
Yeah.
feel.
hey girl, you look
like,
ugly.
well, if I ignore her, then she gets mad at me because I was
Exactly,
ignoring her.
so you just
If I
have to be
talk to her,
nice.
if I talk to her, she gets mad at me. Like,
Then
yo, you
don't
look nice
Then
today.
it's
Shut
just
up.
bad.
Then don't say
No,
stupid
no,
things.
stop.
Like, oh, you look nice today is a
that's-
stupid thing. Like, shut up. I hate you.
Oh god.
It's
Like-
possible that could happen.
I know it has happened.
It is actually where like sometimes people like if you misconstrued things. Like my brain just gets. I misconstrued things. My brain, my best friend would be like, "Do you want to watch a movie?" And I'm like, "Is that all we're gonna do?" And
Yeah,
he's like,
like-
"Yeah." And I go, "Oh," because like I misconstrued everything on my period. Like I always take everything so like I read into everything.
You take everything really offensively.
into
Like, you
everything
get
too
offended by
much.
everything.
Oh, you
Like
must
I
be on
can't.
your period.
And then you're especially bitchy because you also feel like.
Oh,
That's
You're always,
supposed
you're
to
always
oh,
flicking me
okay.
off.
What
Well,
is that?
on that note,
What is that
You're always
supposed
flicking
to
me off
be?
and being mean to me. I don't ever do
Maybe
anything
I
to
just
you.
don't like you.
That's what I've been thinking, but now that she said that, maybe you're on your period. I'm just trying to
So
think.
what?
I'm
So
just
what
trying to
makes
think
it
that we
okay
could
for
be
you to
friends
tell
at
a
one
girl
point.
straight up that she's on her period?
I didn't
Like,
tell you.
not
I
cool.
asked
no,
you.
That is the biggest thing that
I
you
ask people all the time, "Are you
You
on your
would
period?"
never say that. You never ask a girl if she's on her period.
Well, I have
That's a-
though,
that's a
and
big
they haven't
no-no.
gotten offended.
Because there's
And-
like gonna be the off chance that you're right, and she's just gonna like claw your
Right.
eyes out.
Oh my
Or
god.
even
She's
if
gonna
you're.
just turn it, you know, like the gremlins or whatever,
Oh,
and like
yeah,
you
and
put
then-
water
yeah.
on them.
Don't
and they're
yeah.
just
put them in
like,
the water.
Okay,
feed
well,
them.
on that note, we're gonna leave it there today.
Kill you, Jonah.
Alyssa's going to kill Jonah, apparently.
I won't be in the
All right, I
next
think
show.
this was a good little first beta episode thing. So I'll throw it up on YouTube.
We'll listen
and
to
see.
it during lunch.
Really?
No,
We're not gonna listen to it. Bye. Okay.
Aw.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to this episode of #RealTalk. If you have a question or a topic you would like us to discuss, then leave it in the comments below. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow.